In a world where people judge by appearance, God looks deeper. Beyond beauty, beyond strength, beyond human expectations, God looks at the heart. Israel already had a king. Saul stood tall above every man in the nation. Strong, impressive, powerful in appearance. But behind the crown, his heart had drifted away from God. The king who once walked in obedience became consumed by pride, fear, and disobedience. And God rejected him. The prophet Samuel mourned deeply for Saul. He had watched him rise, and now watched him fall. Then God spoke. How long will you mourn for Saul? Fill your horn with oil, I am sending you to Bethlehem. I have chosen a king for myself. Samuel obeyed, though fear filled his heart. Saul was still king, and anointing another man could cost him his life. The elders of Bethlehem trembled when they saw the prophet approaching. A prophet's arrival often meant judgment, but this time, heaven had another plan. Samuel called Jesse and his sons to the sacrifice. One of these sons would become the next king of Israel. Then Samuel saw Eliab. Tall, strong, impressive. He looked like a king. In that moment, Samuel thought, surely this is the Lord's chosen one. But God said, do not look at his appearance or his height, I have rejected him. Human eyes see outward beauty. God sees inward truth. One after another, Jesse's sons passed before the prophet. Strong men, capable men, impressive men. But with every son came the same answer from heaven. Not this one. 7 sons stood before Samuel, and not one was chosen. Then Samuel asked a question that changed history forever. Are these all your sons? Jesse replied, there is still the youngest, but he is keeping the sheep. Far away from the celebration, a forgotten shepherd watched over sheep beneath the open sky. No royal robes, no crown, no army, just a shepherd boy with a heart devoted to God. While others chased recognition, David learned faithfulness in secret. He fought lions, he fought bears, he protected what belonged to his father. In lonely fields, David worshipped. In silence, his heart grew closer to God. Samuel refused to sit until the shepherd boy arrived. The room waited, while heaven prepared to reveal its choice. Then David walked in, young, ordinary in appearance, smelling of the fields, not the man people expected. But while man saw a shepherd, God saw a king. And the Lord said, rise and anoint him. This is the one. Before his brothers, before his father, before heaven itself, David was anointed king. In that moment, the forgotten shepherd became God's chosen leader. The brothers who looked stronger, taller, more qualified, watched as God chose the least expected among them. Yet after the anointing, David returned to the fields. Because God's timing is as important as God's calling. The crown would not come immediately. There would still be battles, betrayal, suffering, and years of waiting. But heaven had already decided his future. No giant could stop it. No king could destroy it. No enemy could cancel it. Because when God chooses a person, he does not choose based on appearance, status, or popularity. He chooses based on the heart. The world may overlook you. People may underestimate you. Others may think you are too small, too weak, too ordinary. But God specializes in choosing the forgotten. The shepherd became a king, because heaven saw something earth could not see. Man looks at the outward appearance, but God looks at the heart.